of a different presenter today on Review Clue. I've got Zoe with me as we unbox her new laptop, the HP Pavilion X360. Hello everybody, my name is Robert and this is Review Clue. Now, as I noted, I've got Zoe with me today because we're unboxing her laptop. But of course, if this is the first time that you're seeing my face on your screen, then one, lucky you, and two, go down there, hit that subscribe button, smash that bell notification icon so you get notified every time I upload. Now, as I noted, I've got Zoe with me today because we're unboxing her laptop. Why? Yeah. Why did you want a new laptop, Zoe? Give us a bit of a backstory about your current laptop.
I've got the original HP Pavilion, and it's 6 years old, 7 years old, I think.
Yeah, it's getting quite old now, so we were looking to upgrade you.
Hey, it's not the one I've had the longest.
No, but it's slow, and especially now, you kind of wanting something a little bit more powerful. I was originally showing you some different laptops that sort of didn't fold around. This is one of these 2-in-1s that folds all the way around, so it can be in, I think, like 6 different ways. It's pretty cool. So we're going to take a look at it today, unbox it, get it set up, and Zoe's going to give you her first impressions of it. So,
yay!
Yeah, without further ado, let's get on with unboxing this. Let's go. Oh, okay, so here we are with the laptop box. I've always found laptop boxes to be pretty boring. There's not really much to them other than just the HP logo and our name on the front, name and address.
Yeah.
We'll blur that one. But as we look around the box, it is literally just the most boring box. They always have been. But one thing to note here is this is running an Intel Celeron Gold. It has 8GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage. Originally, Zoe, you did want a disk drive for your laptop, didn't you?
Yeah.
But you'll be surprised to know that in 2021, it is incredibly difficult to get a laptop with a DVD drive.
Well, what the heck am I meant to do with all my DVDs then if I can't watch them?
So this is the thing. I've ordered you a separate drive, which is just USB powered. But yeah, it's a bit strange, but it's almost impossible to get one these days. So without further ado, let's get right into this box. I'm going to try and quickly go off camera, get the sellotape off and pull everything out here. Alright, so that was harder than I expected, but we'll pull out all of the accessories first. We've straight away got potentially the world's smallest power brick. This thing is absolutely tiny. I'm guessing we're also going to have the other end of this power display, this power here, yeah. So the world's smallest power brick for the world's probably smallest laptop. Let's bring it out here. It's a 13-inch display and is running Windows 10. I did have to be quite careful when I originally ordered this thing because they had one version with Windows 10 and one version with Chrome OS. And Zoe, I love you, and even I can't put you through the pain of Chrome OS. So okay. Windows 10 it is. And we've got the main laptop here. This is literally all we get in the box. Laptop boxes have always been pretty boring. There's never been a lot to them. Let's just try and get out of its plastic prison here. And we can take a look at the laptop itself. And there it is. It's quite nice. It's got this silvery design to it. It is an all plastic body. There's no metal in sight. But this, I think, cost £450, which is quite a lot. So I was expecting potentially a metal body, but it's not terrible.
My old one was 600.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously laptop prices have changed quite drastically, especially in the last year. Laptop prices have gone up because of the whole COVID pandemic thing. So we can see along the bottom corner here, we've got the B&O sign. So these speakers are tuned by Bang & Olufsen, which means that they're going to sound really good, or they're meant to sound really good. So let's get this thing powering on in the background while we take a look around the device. I think that's powering on. That is powering on. So along this side we have a power, HDMI output, a USB, USB-C, and even an SD card reader. So I will be interested to see if this does have a headphone jack, and Good, because it does. So we've got the USB and a headphone jack here as well. So 2 USBs and even a USB-C, which is really good to see because more and more devices are starting to use USB-C.
I'm Cortana, and I'm here to help.
Hello, Cortana.
Let's sign in here. A touch of Wi-Fi there, and we'll have your PC ready for all you plan to do.
It's just
Use your voice or the keyboard along the way. And
Let's
if you'd
just
like me to
shut
stay
her up.
quiet, just select the little microphone icon towards the bottom.
Thank you. Okay, so that's Cortana shut up. Now, what we can do is the hinge itself is pretty good actually. I was expecting it to feel rather flimsy, but it doesn't. And what we can do is we can go ahead and even just fold it all the way round, bringing it into this tablet mode.
I forgot it did that. I thought you were about to snap it.
So actually what it does is it appears to have flipped the screen into a landscape, into a portrait mode rather than landscape. I don't know whether I can rotate. Yep. So I can rotate it there to back into a landscape mode. So what else can we do with this? Well, we can even have it like this as a Zoom display, I guess, for when you're having Zoom phone calls. You've got the webcam along the top there. I actually don't know the specs of this webcam, so it'll be interesting to see. But we can obviously use the touchscreen here to just go through the normal Windows setup and get this device ready to use. You don't really care about second keyboard layout. Let's connect up to Wi-Fi real quick. So obviously we can also sit it on its side like so. Obviously the screen would normally be facing you in this scenario, but you can have it in a tent mode for when you're watching films or even playing certain games. But I think 9 times out of 10, Zoe, you would be using it in this orientation of just a normal keyboard and screen there.
Yeah, or folded over.
Folded all the way over, yeah. So you can, it's actually a very versatile device in terms of the kind of media that you're consuming. And it seems pretty fast and pretty well built as well. So we'll finish up the setup here and then I'll get you to have a play with it and just give us your first impressions of how it feels, how it runs. And yeah, let's finish up the setup now.
A rubbish phone speaker's ruining your party? What about listening to your favorite podcast while washing and uh-oh, you broke your phone? Well, you need the Clue Mini Speaker. With its fun and funky lights, you're guaranteed to be the life of the party.
Don't you just hate being in those business meetings and your laptop audio just not quite cutting it? Well, you need Clue Speaker to amplify your meeting experience.
This mini speaker is the only speaker on the market personally endorsed by Review Cool himself, and he knows his audio. With a simple and elegant design, the Clue Mini Speaker looks great and sounds even better in any room of the house. Yes, even the bathroom. Struggling to carry those massive wireless speakers around? Well, the Clue speaker is just 7 centimeters in size and weighs just 136 grams. That's right, just 136! So now great audio can go wherever you do. The beach, the park, even the office. Connect any device through Bluetooth, wire, and even SD card. Yes, your record player can have the Clue experience. Make the best decision for your family and get them a mini speaker. Even your pets will love it.
Other wireless speakers cost hundreds of pounds, and who has the money for that? I certainly don't. That is why the Clue speaker is just $14.99. That is right, just $14.99. That's crazy value. But what's more, we're offering free shipping. Yes, you heard me right, free UK shipping. So what the hell are you waiting for? Get to Clue.world right now and buy your mini speaker and take great sound wherever you go. Okay, so we've finished up with the setup process, which was pretty painless other than having to reset passwords and things like that. And having it in tablet mode like this, I don't know about you, Zoe, but I think it actually looks really nice.
No, it does. I quite like it like that.
And this screen as well, we were having a look at it, the viewing angles are excellent. Like, we can take this and we can place it up along its side like this, and the viewing angle doesn't change too much. The colours don't shift like they do on some other displays. Unfortunately, when you fold this out back into its normal keyboard state, it becomes a lot less elegant. I personally absolutely hate this keyboard. It is fugly and it has a face that only a mother could love. Mainly, that like this is a pet peeve of mine. Apparently, it's only a pet peeve that I share. Zoe doesn't seem to be worried too much about it. But this enter key here, the way that it is shorter than it normally is on a keyboard really annoys me. It should be that these two keys are one enter key. So I feel like if I was using this keyboard, I would keep hitting the wrong key.
No, see, that's how that is on my old laptop.
Okay, so you're very much used to it.
It doesn't bother me.
So you've been using this laptop for sort of 10-15 minutes. Give us your first impression of how it felt. What did you think of the build quality and that rotating of the screen there?
It's lighter than my old one, which I quite like, because my other one was quite big, bulky, and kind of hard to use sometimes. But this one's smaller. It's quite light. I'll be able to use it easily, especially when doing work, because I need to do a lot of coursework for and training online. So that would be more useful. I think tablet mode will be what I use it for most.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I think it's quite good.
So what I've just gone ahead and done is opened up the apps and features section, because HP are renowned for putting a load of bloat and crap on their laptops, and I would be intrigued if this is still the case here. So I mean, I'm seeing the Amazon app, which fine, Booking.com. There's a lot of stuff here again that isn't particularly necessary. And I don't know why they bothered to put it on here. Most of it can probably go.
I don't know how to do that.
I can do that for you, but yeah, like McAfee and it's an antivirus software that is notoriously hard to get rid of. But in general, there's not as much rubbish as I was expecting, but still more than I probably would have liked in this case. Sorry, go on. You were going to say something?
No.
But yeah, I think overall this is not a bad tablet. In laptop mode, that keyboard is less than ideal, but for I think your use case, Zoe, I think this is going to be perfect, and we'll revisit this in a couple of weeks or maybe months' time down the line, and you can give us a little bit more of an in-depth review of how you've got on with it.
Yeah.
Whether you've found any
good.
things that you don't like with it or so forth. But let's jump out to an outro, and we can get this thing fully set up for you. So let's do that. So there we have it, Zoe. Are you impressed? Your first impressions of this laptop?
Yeah, I quite like it. I quite
do.
like it.
Yeah, I do.
think it's going to be better than my old one. As much as I loved my old one was for college and uni.
Yeah, I mean, it's old. This probably won't be as fast, but
That's fine.
We'll do most of the jobs that you need to. So we're going to revisit it in a couple of weeks or months. I'm going to bring you back in, and you can give us a full review of how you've got on with it, because I think your use case and my use case for a laptop are very, very different. So
I think your review of this, if you were going to use it, would be completely different.
Exactly.
To mine.
So, I mean, if you're interested in seeing that video, then do get subscribed down below, and I hope to catch you in my next one. Adios.